What is up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Upchuck Gaming, back at it again. Thank you for coming back, as always. Now, this is part two of the fight games I play going into 2018, man. And Marvel is definitely an interesting game from a standpoint where it's like you either like it or you don't. And there's a lot of people that don't like this game. And like I said, I don't know. I'm not in everybody's minds. I don't know why they don't like it. I think a couple of reasons could be the way it look. Even though, this is just my opinion, the game doesn't look bad. Now, is it like great, beautiful? Nah, but it's definitely not. Ugly. I mean, people sometimes I think people kind of over exaggerate with graphics. They acting like this game look like a PS1 game, and it doesn't. I think Venom is probably one of the best looking characters in the game, and he is well animated. So I think it's some good spots in this game, but also we already know from the Dantes and stuff like that how the game is kind of graphically. So yeah, they could have definitely buff up some stuff, but the game is really not ugly in my opinion. Now, as far as gameplay, this is where things get kind of crazy, because a lot of people don't like the gameplay. They kind of miss the old Marvel with the assists, and because in this game, as you know, there are no assists in this game. So, I think that kind of threw people off. Excuse me, a little bit too. And people don't like new. I like the idea with the Infinity Stones, man. Of course, some are more better than others, but that's just the way it goes. However you want to play, you can play. And I definitely like that. And I don't feel like there's no bad teams in Marvel. Like I've seen some of the most odd teams I have seen in the fighting game in a minute, man. So it's always good to see the creativity and stuff like that. And like shout out to Bum and NOBC and like all the small little locals and stuff. Trying to keep the game alive, man. But going to 2018, in my opinion, it's definitely not gonna be good. I see it as a game where it's either it's definitely going to still be playable, but it's going to turn to like Blaze Blue right now. Few people online, not too crazy, but it's definitely not going to be a good look for them in 2018. And this is just my opinion. That's not to say that I still won't play it, but as far as like people online in this game, I think it's definitely gonna dwindle. It's just you can't look at the upcoming fires and say that people say, "Oh man, well, I don't want to play Dragon Ball Fighters today," or "I don't want to play Street Fighter AE today," or "I don't want to play UNL." Well, I ain't gonna count UNL. I think that's a lower tier game, but I don't want to play those two, the first two I spoke of. Let's play Marvel today. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Dragon Ball Fighters and AE is gonna take over until Soul Calibur come. Then that'll be the new flavor. But that's not to say that they can't do something crazy and make people come back to Marvel. Whether it be getting the X-Men, because they, Disney owns Fox now, so that's a good look. And them going forward, they have the opportunity to, give people somewhat what they want, from a gameplay perspective. Give me Wolverine, give me Magneto, give me Doom, give me Phoenix, give me the characters that Sentinel. Just put them in the game. I mean, it's not gonna hurt either, and even you can even make it a free update, just to say, we're sorry for what we've done. Come back and play our game. Play as some of your favorite X-Men characters, or Fantastic Four characters, or however you want to do it. And just do that. Because they're not gonna really do too much from bringing the X-Men from, Marvel 3 to this game. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like minor changes, but it's not going to be nothing crazy. So a free update is good. Another thing they could do is, they got to overhaul the UI, bro. The UI is low-key kind of trash, and I think Street Fighter had the right idea with that. I mean, AE from like the Street Fighter we play now, it looks completely different, man. And it's really crazy. So that's another thing they could do. They definitely could like rearrange the UI. It's just so like bland, and I know that shouldn't matter, but it kind of does, man. It's just you kind of you want the game to like pop off the screen. You kind of do, even though that stuff doesn't stay that long. After a while, like even with AE, it's definitely not going to be, the UI and all that stuff is going to become, second nature. You're not going to worry about that stuff no more. But, I think when they do rebrand this game, because I feel like they're going to rebrand the game, they're definitely going to change a lot of stuff. So hopefully that comes, sooner rather than later. Because like I said, January alone for fighters is going to be it's kind of crazy, man. And I said that in my last video. So if you guys, that's just my thoughts on Marvel. I think Marvel is one. It's probably, I didn't really play Marvel 3. I didn't really like Marvel 3, but Marvel 2 is like one of my favorite games. I played it at the arcade and I had it, on my home console. So, it was definitely a fun game to me. And this game, in my opinion, is probably the most fun I had with a Marvel game since like Marvel 2. Marvel 3 to me was just kind of like all over the place, and I wasn't really like, I wasn't really feeling it. I'm not gonna lie, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think about Marvel going into 2018? What can they do to keep this game going and make it better? Let me know in the comment section or wherever I post this video. But anyway, this is your boy Upchuck Gaming. We game here, FGC, and I get at you guys next time, man. You guys have a good day, and I'm out. Take care.
Quiet. I hear voices.